Hello, ladies and gentlemen.
Hey, Kamaru. Thanks for the time today. How are you doing?
Wait, John, you didn't get the first question? Come on.
He's doing video right now, so he's passed the reins.
Okay.
I like that jacket. Where'd that one come from?
Oh, this is me right here. You know, Usman84kg.com. Go ahead, click the link. Get you a jacket. Nice new one.
We're going big time now. You're starting your own clothing line?
Yeah, of course. You got to start at something. I can't get punched in the face forever.
There you go. Obviously, this is a rematch people have wanted to see for a long time. It's been almost 2 years. How much do you think you've evolved since the first fight? Do you think you've I know you said you've lapped the division, but do you feel like you've lapped Colby in terms of skills?
Yeah, I mean, I'm just in a place to where I understand what I do. I understand where I'm at. You know, early on in my career, it was like, oh, you live and fight. Literally, you're living fight to fight. So it's like, I got to survive. I got to win. I got to win. I got to win. I'm in a position now to where it's, you know, I just want to perform the best that I can. I want to continue to have these legendary performances because, you know, I have a lot less to go than where I've come from. So want to make them memorable so my daughter and my kids can look back one day and say, wow, Daddy, you did that, you know. So that's really what I care about right now.
You mentioned righting or wrong with Masvidal. What about Colby? Is there anything from that first fight that lingers with you that you want to correct in this one? He's obviously said a ton about the refereeing and claiming you fouled him and this and that and the other thing. Is there any of that with you that you are hoping to correct with this win?
No, nothing lingered at all. I mean, you know, like you guys saw the viral video of me and him talking when he turned red. It's simple. It wasn't a decision. I finished you. And, of course, he did the best he could. I actually like the fact that, you know, he stuck with the excuses and he kept making the excuses because, again, it made you guys all want to see that again, right? And so, yeah, he did a wonderful job there. But he said, he's saying, oh, it's a fake eye poke when the masses watch you finger my eye. You know, he said it wasn't a nut shot, and I got 5 minutes. He grazed my cup. That's true. And of course, as a man, when your cup gets grazed, you anticipate what's coming after that pain. And I was anticipating the pain, and then after about 30 seconds, you guys can go back and watch the video. Literally about 30 seconds, I'm like, yeah, that pain's not coming. Let's scrap. Let's go. And we continued on. And you saw the shot where I broke his jaw. Clean off, clean shot. He was holding his eye. Did you guys see that? He was holding his eye. He was complaining to the ref that it was an eye poke. And even the commentator, DC was like, and that was a straight right hand right on the button. And he said it was his eye. So who was actually claiming fouls here? You know, but at the end of the day, he's done a great job of getting the public to believe that. And, you know, I commend him for that. But for me, the wrong that I want to right is just kind of, in that fight I fought with emotion. As much emotion as I was willing to display is what I fought with, and which is why I think obviously I got hit quite a bit, but it was fun. I had fun. That lets you know that I got a little madman in me too. You know, I don't mind getting hit, but I would say I want to make it a little bit more flawless this time around.
And two more quick ones. How much do you just look forward to putting this man behind you? I assume if you beat him again, there won't be much talk about a third fight, at least for quite a while. So is that something that you are keen to have happen, just no more Colby Covington being brought up to you?
I don't know. I don't know, because now I'm in the business of pay-per-view. So I don't know if I want him that far back, you know. Of course, I want to go out there and stop him. But, you know, I want him to quickly make his way back so I can stop him again for a little bit more money.
And last thing, I'm sure you're going to be asked about Khamzat Chimaev plenty this week. I remember I interviewed you earlier this year, and I asked you about him before he had, you know, to take all this time off, and you said, all respect to the guy, you showed no ill will. The fact that he seems to be getting a very quick push where you had to do 9 fights before you got a title opportunity. What are your thoughts on him now? Is he someone that you see quickly coming on your radar?
First and foremost, you know, he's done a tremendous job with the opposition that he's been presented with. You know, no shame in that. He's doing great. You know, I like it. I love all the hype that's being there. Like, let's all be honest. You know, life is not fair. You know, we learn that as kids. You know, life isn't fair. So I know You know, some guys get a faster push, some guys don't. But it is what it is. You know, more power to him. You know, he's doing a phenomenal job with the position that he's being put in. So, you know, hats off to him. As far as me, you know, I'm at a point in life to where I'm starting to understand, you know, how much this takes from me. And, you know, I've been 9 weeks now away from my daughter. And, you know, FaceTime does help, but it doesn't do it justice, you know, as far as being there each and every day. So, you know, obviously I don't know how much longer I'm willing to do this, you know. They have to make sense for me now. So if he's able to get there, then, you know, we'll talk about it at that point.
On your right, you mentioned pound for pound versus pound for pound. I assume you're talking about Canelo Alvarez, the pound for pound top boxer.
Yes, absolutely. Since when have we ever seen the pound for pound mixed martial artists go up against a pound for pound boxer, both in their prime? Not when they're old or retired and you're trying to pull them back, both in their prime. I think that's something that I think the biggest ever in history. And that's what I'm looking to do. That's something that scares me. That's something that gets me up in the morning. That's something that I might risk leaving my daughter for another 12 weeks for. So, you know, we'll see. That's something that I'm looking at. And, you know, God willing, you know, this Saturday we do what we need to do. Then why not?